Hi, my name is Anna Fisher, and welcome to the Blue Curtain series. I am so thrilled to have with me today Thomas Cannon and Elsa Besler. Say that 5 times real fast. So, we have brought them into town to be in A Christmas Carol, which was on stage right now, a Jingle Jangle Christmas, which is also on stage right now. They are also in our upcoming winter productions of Play That Goes Wrong and
Crimes of the Heart.
Crimes of the Heart. Okay, I couldn't remember how many of them you were doing.
Yeah.
You're in a lot of things that we're producing in the next few months. So we're just so thrilled to have you. I want you to talk a little bit, each of you, if you would, talk about where you're from. They are a married couple, and so they travel around and do gigs in different places, which is kind of a neat career to have. And so tell me a little bit about that, where you're from, and your life in the theater.
Okay. Well, I'm from Missouri originally, and TJ is from Iowa.
I'm originally from Iowa.
Okay.
So we're both Midwesterners.
Yes.
And it's really fun to be down here where it's not snowing and cold for the holiday season here.
Yeah.
So that's great. But yeah, we both really love to travel, which obviously works very well in this career path.
You have to. Yes, have to love that for sure.
Yeah, and I've been doing it for a while now, and we've both been doing it as like our main job for like many years now, and we've gotten to see a lot of the country that way. Worked at a bunch of different theaters with a bunch of different wonderful people and great companies and stuff. So it's cool. It's a great thing to be able to do. It's definitely a blessing to be able to do what we love so consistently.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. What are some of your favorite roles that you've played that you can? You probably have a million things that come to mind.
There's a lot. I mean, I've done Beauty and the Beast multiple times in different roles, and I love every role in it.
That's a fun
It's great.
show.
It's such a great show.
Yes.
I've done Beauty and the Beast is one. I played LeFou in that, and I've done that role twice, and I would do that as many times as possible. But one of my favorite roles I did kind of at a smaller theater, but it was the musical version of A Christmas Story.
Okay.
And I played the dad in it because when it goes to musicals, it's usually someone kind of my type, because if you put the dad from the movie on stage, it just looks abusive.
Right.
whereas I
get it. I agree.
So and it's Elsa's someone who doesn't necessarily love the movie Christmas Story, but she loves the musical. The musical is so
great.
much better.
Yeah. The music is
and
really
so
good.
I really loved doing that show.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we've done a lot of wonderful roles. We worked in Alaska and did a show that was like a historical show about that area.
Oh, wow.
And that is a wonderful show, and it's a beautiful place. Alaska's beautiful. Everyone should go if they get the chance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's where we got engaged.
Oh, really?
It is.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun. So, speaking of all these wonderful places you've been, and now you're here, tell me what your experience has been like here and what you've enjoyed most about being at, I've already asked them, they have enjoyed their time here. So this
You
is
definitely have.
So, tell me what you've enjoyed most about being here at Emerald Coast Theater Company.
Well, for starters, just the area. I'm very close to. We've got some family close to the area,
Oh, that's
and
great.
that's really nice because sometimes we feel like orphans at
Yes.
Thanksgiving or Christmas, but this year we're like 45 minutes from family, so it's
that's great.
But the company culture is really great. I'm really enjoying how communicative everyone is and how open to collaboration, and also open to like letting other people's genius inform you. I think that's really important in any setting, but particularly an artistic setting, is to take your ego and put it over here and go, that's great. Let's see what we can do with that. So I think that's a very strong part of the culture here, and I love that.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
so great.
Me too.
Yeah, and I like for not being like like a 1,000-seat house, like being a smaller company. I love the just the quality of the product. Like the quality is very, very good. It's very strong, and that comes from like all the people. It starts with all the people that have staff who like are very good at what they're doing.
Amazing.
And So yeah, we've both really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me tell me a little bit about your approach to the characters that you play in A Christmas Carol, and or even just maybe one of your most favorite parts about the show, or just something in relation to that.
Well, I'm really digging on this script because I love doing accent and dialect work,
Yeah.
and I'm also a very auditory person. So typically, I like hear the way my character sounds in my head before I have a fully formed character.
Mhm.
And there's so many different accents and dialects and voices and things in this script that I get to really play with that and just jump into these different characters the whole time, which is really fun.
Yes. Yeah, it's fun to watch too.
Yeah.
When you jumping in and out of those
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite parts. I mean, I've done shows like that before where we've had like those, if you know, like the tuna shows, like the Graham
Yes.
Tuna.
Oh, yeah.
I've done like 2 of those, and I love that type of thing. I love where you just are in it, but that you're like constantly in the
Oh,
character.
yes.
But this is fun because you get to play, I get to play characters like Fred, who are very lovely individuals, and then characters like Mr. Grimes, who's a completely different type
Oh,
of character. Like
yeah.
so you get to play a wide range of spectrum,
Yeah.
and there's some singing in it too, which is fun.
Yeah.
And so it's fun. It's and Marcy, who directed it, was amazing.
Oh,
So,
she's brilliant.
Yeah.
We love
Really is.
Marcy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am just so thrilled to have you here with us in so many different capacities. Thank you, TJ and Elsa, for joining us. Thank you for joining us today on the Blue Curtain series. If you want to know more information about all of the shows that we have coming up, you can go to emeraldcoasttheater.org. Thank you for joining us today.